This is Baggies View. Coming up, analysis of the 4-1 victory at Goodison Park, and we speak to Roberto Di Matteo. Hello and welcome to Baggies View. I'm Paul Bradley and I'm joined in our Fort Dunlop studios by Chris Lipkowski. Hi Chris.
Hi.
Well, first up, it was a great 4-1 win for Baggies at the weekend. Packed with incident the game was. What was your verdict?
Where to start? Albion started slowly actually. I thought Everton were in control for the first 10 minutes or so and Scott Carson had to produce a couple of saves, but once the first goal went in, Albion were fairly dominant for long periods. I know Beckford had a couple of chances towards the end, but Albion were well worthy of the win overall. And it was they needed a win from somewhere, or at least to not lose another match, because they had drifted into this little slump, if you like. So it was necessary to get a point at least, and to get a win in such emphatic style was excellent.
But at 2-0 up, and when Cahill headed that goal in, there was maybe a few nervous moments for Baggies?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they always say it's a dangerous lead to have, a 2-0 lead, because the next goal does become so crucial. For Everton to score right before half-time was going to make it nervy. And I think Albion showed great character. They showed a lot of resilience as well to really sort of stave off Everton's threat and to get a couple more themselves.
Now, there was a lot of incident in the game, 2 red cards. Let's start off with the Arteta one.
Yeah.
That started just a few seconds earlier with a bit of a run and a bit of a dodgy tackle by Jara, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jara went up for a ball with Leighton Baines. He appeared to go up with his arm. He struck Baines in the face, which, video replays did him no favours really in that respect. Everton won possession after a couple of players, including Cahill, tried to take a chunk out of Jara. Jara then slid in onto Arteta. He got the stamp as a result. I think Jara was very lucky. He could easily have gone for either the arm on Baines or indeed the tackle on Arteta. They were both fairly reckless. No excuse for what Arteta did though, and rightly he was sent off.
And what do you make of the Malumbu sending off? That must be frustrating for Baggies.
Yeah, it's really it's quite annoying that he was to score a goal, which by all accounts might even be chalked off as an own goal. Celebrated with the fans, which is understandable. It was the fourth goal. That was the end of the game, really. Celebrated with the fans. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got into trouble, or it was harmless really. He gets booked for it. Those are the rules. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to over celebrate and to then fly him with a challenge, which whether or not it was a yellow card, referee deemed it was, and game over.
Disappointing for Baggies in that respect, but still a great win. Well, after the game we caught up with Roberto Di Matteo. Here's what he had to say.
We showed a lot of courage to come here and play football that we did. We rode our luck a little bit at 2-1. Our keeper made some great saves to keep us in the game. I think the quality of our play and the quality of our goals today gave us the advantage. We've always played this way, so I don't know. We believe this is the right way to win games. That's all. I was very pleased with Graham Dorrans today. It was great to see him on the pitch again. We've missed him, and I'm happy that he's played well today.
Well, that was Roberto Di Matteo. Now, Chris, last week we spoke about Graham Dorrans and how he struggled a little bit this season. It was a bit of a comeback game for him. It
was, yeah. I mean, he was brought into the team as a result of a few changes. Paul Shana dropped back, did very well, I have to say. So Dorrans came into the midfield, and he was really good. If he's not back to the form he was in last season, then he was certainly getting close to that standard of performance. He did give a bit of energy, drive. He used the ball well, manipulated it well, and with intelligence. It was the kind of performance he needed, really, and that was actually one of the most pleasing aspects of the win, was the fact that Graham Dorrans, who could be such a key player for Albion, was back in form.
Well, encouraging times for West Brom there. We'll be back again later this week with a preview of the Carling Cup game against Ipswich. See you then.